That's not the kind of mentality I'm looking for here. just just all spellcasters. Then who would make all the magic items if you banned all the magic characters? All right. This we're talking about the wrong thing here. So here we are on the 19th day of Ar'vahl. This last session, we came in ninth day. Shut up. Let me do my recap. The ninth day of Ar'vahl. This last session we came in. Yeah, the stream's going. Last session we came in where we were still at Alkander's father's house in Numeria. Yes, where we still at Alkander's. Should be live. Dang it! Now you guys got me all. I did say that, but you guys were talking, so you didn't hear me. All right, so yeah, you guys finished up in southern Numeria, where Alexander visited his father's house and found a note there, just a letter there, and a burnt-out house, and his grave had been desecrated, etc., etc. And then you guys had getting taken, just come upon by a bunch of pirates, or not pirates, barbarians, who didn't like you on your land. You guys later learned that the barbarians have been roaming around farther and farther south. When you stopped by Castle Urion, I believe. Did you mark Castle Urion on the events sheet? So I guess not. Well, you still want to put it on there because, yeah. Well, then update. Yeah, that's a lot of important stuff. So go ahead and update the events of significance to include that for me, please. Yeah. Update while I continue the recap. So you went to Castle Urion. Yeah, I found a griffin for Krotos finally. Paid for it in straight cash. And yeah, you recruited more people. Then you guys finally flew your way to just inside the Resmerian border, so you can and camped there in order to leave to Thornstep in the morning. And then look at you. Hey, so that's weird. I'm just looking at it, and on the map that we have on the main page, it says Thorn, but on the map over here, it says Throne. Yeah, but the map here says Thorn, Thorn. Anyway, so it is Throne still. No wonder you kept going. I'm like, where did he get that from? But yeah, the other thing, that night in the Resmerian Plains, Alcander had a dream where he saw Maria, and she actually was casting a spell and used that dream to transport herself to the camp and join the party. That was... You could have warned me. Let's see. I think it's balanced. You got Half Moon, Cathal, Maria, and then Alexander, Krotos, and Dova. I mean, Daenerys. And I guess Dova counts. What is Kita? Is the Griffin a male or a female? And then have Kita make sure Kita is a male, and then have Kita and Dova mate, and you get a Griff Panther. Suits is male? I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Alright, so that would bring us to camp this morning on this day. When Maria finally came in, and then Alor or Ares was talking to Maria in his tent. That's all up to you, Nirva. Well, when it comes to that, I may add stuff, but so you recruited, you bought, so you didn't really do anything else. I guess you didn't have any more spells, huh? Yes. Man, you just format this like crap, huh? Are you still in there? Okay. Is anyone else still in here? Because it's doing funky shit. Does Ares know? Oh. This thing's broken. It's like wrapping around. God damn, everything's broken right now. They just fucked something up on their end. It's morning though. You guys do your thing and just make sure and tell me when you're ready to leave. What time does is all this happening? What time did all of you get up? That's you tell me. All right. Anything else going on? Not really, because half your party doesn't go to sleep half the time. More than half the time. All right. So we hopping on the carriage and heading to Throne Step. What, Alkinder's stuck in his wagon? Is that what's going on? Kita's saying this? fort safe? I don't think so. Sickness? No, you're fine. All over Maria. What am I rolling for? Looks like everything's fine. Oh shit. This whole time, once again, I fucked up. I didn't set the speakers correctly, and I probably haven't been hearing anything, any of the other people talking or something. Maybe it was just the music. Oh well. I fixed it now.
Yeah, it's
So,
good now.
you guys got a little bit of flying to do. Not as much as usual, but just a little bit.
Is Priscilla still in the carriage over here? People not talking to her?
Crows is going to try and improve her attitude toward him.
You're in the second wagon, Alcander?
What?
Are you in the second wagon?
I'm in the regular wagon.
Well, I'm sitting next to you, so you can teach me Draconic.
That's not his diplomacy modifier. That's 2 higher. Now I have to review the entire macro.
I don't even know if we had an attitude toward each other.
We're
I'm pretty sure
better
she's
than helpful.
probably at least friendly at this point. She's not indifferent.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's not really much more you can do.
Yes, there is. Woo her.
She's not interested.
Shit.
We will keep attempting until we succeed.
Yeah, why don't you attempt to find out more about her before you try to get her into bed?
What's your goal? Get a follower and then marry him off? Get a new follower, marry him off?
Hey, okay. Goals, squad goals, okay?
Rated idea moth or something else?
No.
You gonna use that in your recruiting? Join me, I'll get you married.
12% chance of getting married. Roll the bone.
Oh.
As long as you're not Aries, then you stay forever alone.
He's not
Hey.
forever alone.
Yeah, true.
He's got a woman waiting
That's
for
right,
him.
he's gonna marry
Yes.
when we get back.
Yeah, but he will run forever away.
I'm going to convert her.
Who?
Full Tenia.
Gonna convert her to be slim size?
Hey.
She's gonna be
What?
converted to a half decent waist size and to the Lady of the Lake.
Okay.
That's rude.
Yeah, it is.
Polymorph any object. Here we go.
Oh my god!
No, you're my perfect woman. I'll just have only level 1 spell. You maybe only make a level 1 sorcerer.
Oh. Is everyone ready for what we're about to do?
Does she ever talk like to talk about anything, Priscilla? Does she?
You gotta ask the right questions.
Does she even talk without being spoken to?
That's a good question, actually. Aaron?
Because I feel like at this point, I feel like she's been traumatized by something.
Yeah, she talks all the time. These represent important conversations where you might find something out about her, but it's not like she's just silent every other time. I just am not RPing her 24/7.
You're not.
We
You're
all
not
have just a lot
participating.
of little talk.
Yeah, okay, in that case, we do the little talk. They do the little talk.
They're small talking about dresses and shit.
Well, that's rude, but yes.
Wedding dresses?
No.
Would a Dampier wear white at her wedding?
I feel like,
That's what Priscilla
Yes.
asks her.
well, it's not uncommon, but usually we go with red or black.
That would be nice to see, a red wedding dress.
Indeed.
Kratos is gonna directly ask Maria, "Do you enjoy a bit of merriment and drinking?"
Let's be honest, you guys are in two different wagons right now. That's what
We're
that
all
back
here.
row represents.
Well,
We're
yeah.
We're
all-
all in Alkinder's wagon right now.
We're all readily within earshot of each other.
Not really, you're in two different wagons flying through the air.
No, I thought
So-
this was a chariot and this was a wagon, so we could just stick our heads out of the wagon.
Alright.
And shout through the air. Hey!
Hey, no. Like,
It'd be like driving down a convertible, down the highway in a convertible and trying to have a conversation.
It's super exciting.
This is a perfect conversation. Everybody's
So
just
far, we
chanting all the
we
time.
move a hell of a lot slower than convertible.
Yeah, you're right. You are going pretty damn slow. You're going slow enough to
It's like you're going
have a
down the
conversation
road,
this time.
like a residential road in your car that happens
We're
to be
just
convertible.
cruising.
making our way downtown.
We're cruising down the
Alright.
strip.
All right, so you're fine. No, you're
What?
good.
No, seriously.
What was the last question? I forgot.
It was directed at Maria. Like, do you like to drink and have a good time?
I enjoy a good wine, yes.
Then you're gonna have to join in on the peer pressure. Because, and he points to Alkander, he seems to not want to participate anytime we go to a tavern or an inn.
You remember happening the last time he did it?
He had a good time.
That's debatable.
Hey, that was the time you met me," said Priscilla. I think you had a good time.
Alkander just continues working on his gun. He does not respond to that. Well, I mean, he's. Oh, I'll see what I can do, she says.
Kevin will just offer everybody tea and try to speak about a lot of topics which are not that we're going currently into Fronstep, which is a country full of fanatics.
All right, you should also after that go over any kind of preparations you're gonna make for Throne Step. Make sure and I understand clearly what your intentions are.
I'm going to the outside districts of Thronestept, where all the people who don't worship the faith and are treated poorly are, and I'm going to go recruit.
Okay, so how do you plan on? Never mind.
Careful to say, if you recruit, try to do it keep it as quiet as possible. It could be always that a hidden priest is just walking around and trying to just find people who are speaking bad about Razmir. As soon as they find them, they will try to make a little hunt out of that and chase you. And if you are chased and we were seen with you, it means most likely that also a lot of hidden priests will follow us. False priests.
Okay.
And what kind of preparations with your wardrobe?
Good luck trying knowledge religion Bretonnian.
You still do look like a religious person.
You're gonna knowledge
have a
religion something that it's something other than Razmir's.
I'm pretty sure that's a DC 5.
I'm pretty sure it's entirely fine for me to have a symbol of a goblet on my shield.
Yeah, I know. Well, that might be seen as.
They're jumping to conclusions if they want to say something.
Yes, they do. And they're entitled.
I don't give a shit. I'm not taking off my shield.
But then try to keep it hidden as good as possible. Put your backpack
I am not
over it.
ashamed.
You are not ashamed, but you need to have a sense for that the danger could be ahead. If we do wrong, and we will have big trouble. And I don't think you as a leader want that we cannot succeed.
I do not care about these Razmiri.
Yes, we do not either. But the problem is that we're still on their land, and their lands, their rules are the things which we need to, well, move along. And let me say it
If
like
we
that.
weren't at battle with these demons, I would clearly just join forces with any and all people against these. Lord Olmin, I would join his army and vanquish these cowards.
I
Did
would
you so
love to do
easily?
so too.
Did you so easily forget the
Also-
story I told you of raising the city? I understand where you're coming from, but this is not an easy matter. We have to be careful about this.
Well, Tonki Resmi is currently. There are rumors that he's getting older.
Yes, but we're not there after Rasmir right now. We're here for a specific reason, and we need to have enough time to carry out that reason.
Yes.
Especially since I didn't do my theater today,
You
so
just finish up your studies as fast as possible. Do not worry about me.
I'll try.
Try to not mention any of the religion, and I will
I
actually.
only understand. What is it? Do you think I am stupid?
No, he was speaking
You
to
keep
Alkanda.
repeating the same thing over and over.
She was speaking to Alkanda still. And yeah, wait. I, actually, that doesn't work. Actually, I want to
You're
do one
insulting
thing
the
that doesn't
entire
work.
party's intelligence right now. Krotos is annoyed.
But that doesn't work.
All right.
Doesn't work.
Maria is going to have a kind of frown on her face. Like, should I not have come at this time? I feel like this was a bad time for me to have come here. Suddenly.
I think it should not be a problem. Where everybody are able to hide those symbols.
Yes, I shouldn't have an issue, but I think I'll just stay in the back.
Which deity are you close to?
Shows you clockwork um, symbol that looks like a face. The clockwork
Do I
person.
know that it is Hoshi?
Bri.
Thank you.
Bri. Wait, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Brig. Interesting.
Hmm. More, more scientists than religion and organized religion, really. So it's not very difficult to adapt to situations like this.
Turbulence, everyone. Kita got bored and knocked the wagon.
Yeah.
Where's this shit come from?
Protos, Okander said, could you please
What do you
do?
What do you want? I'm working on it.
Okay.
It actually says in the feed that it takes a couple weeks for him to develop a bond.
All right. So, anything else happening on the short ride down to Thronestead?
So Iris wants to go to the small city, the poorer parts of the city, and try to recruit, hiding his shield.
No.
Alkana wants to find about. Oh,
I will not hide my shield. I am not ashamed of my religion. I am a paladin.
then. But Alkanda goes well that to the library. I would ask where Maria wants to go at that time. Does he want to aid Alkanda? Or does he want to stay also outside of the city a little bit?
Well, I mean, what is everyone else doing?
You and I are going to the library, right?
Yes. So, in that case, I guess she would also want to go. Well, no. You know what? No, she'll stay in the wagon.
Okay, you will stay outside. Well, that helpful cat goes with Alkanda. Means should I stay with them? She would just think about if she wants to stay in the cart or not. Because I'm also uncertain if I want.
Honestly, I have to weigh up the fact that she's obviously curious, but also that everyone is being very hush hush and careful about this. So she's like,
My recruiting's gonna be double a success because these people have no money. Thank you
I
for being
actually-
hateful toward
I
people
actu-
who aren't your religion.
I actually try to sell items there.
I have a question before we go in there. If they're against all other religions, what are they going to say if they find out who you are, Alkander?
well, how do you mean?
You have a deific obedience feat.
Yes, he didn't do it today, so he's rolling at -4s.
You know, like you can't get healed with the channeling and stuff type of person.
Oh, but
Yeah,
they are
that's
not using such things anyways.
Yeah, that's not going to be an issue. They don't. They're weird. Let's leave it at that. I'm not a threat of them as long as I don't show up on their radar.
So they're okay with Walking Dead things walking around?
As long as you worship Razmir, they're okay with whatever the hell you are. Thus, me and my race is not the
Okay.
issue here.
Okay. I will actually try to sell items while we're doing the rest stays in the cart. Let's see if it works. How long do you want to take to research?
The fastest you can do right now is 4 hours.
Are you certain that you want it to take 2 hours more time?
Only 4 hours.
Nephis is already. You do not have the aid of Nephis already.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It could be a problem, Matt. If we should take our time, it's maybe a city full of, well, foolish people, but there is still a lot of casters and mages, actually intelligent people. They might have books which are important. They might get at a lot of them for themselves. Don't be too hastily. I know we do not have a lot of time, so we might get discovered, but try your best at finding other things and take your time a little bit.
Hmm. I understand and appreciate your concerns. However, I feel like you're taking me a little lightly. That said, I have tried rushing before and it did not work. So I suppose it depends on how much time we have.
I would look around and just ask, so, should we go with 6 or can we stay 6 hours before we try to
No.
get head off again?
I can either take my time, which will take us 8 hours, or I can rush it, which will take us 4.
Okay, then I would ask about 8. Should we try to stay more 8 hours and then try to leave as fast as possible? Or should we just stay 4 hours? I would just ask everybody that.
Leave when Alkender is ready.
I got a plus 20. I feel pretty confident. And I got investigative mind. I feel pretty confident.
Then I just hope good luck. Hopefully you find the books before the time runs out.
Hmm.
Sweet. Let's stop dilly-dallying with our dicks in our hands. Let's move in.
Yes.
The stones, the steps.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, I am regretting this already.
So where's the poor district?
That's here.
Okay.
I would assume so with the poor merchants.
I make my way over there.
No, you can't go. You can't just walk in the damn city, and you didn't even go through there.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Wait, where are we then?
You're outside of the city.
Oh, okay.
There doesn't appear to be any gates at all. Ah,
Oh, no,
this,
there
that's
goes.
a gate. Coming in here.
By yourself?
With the group. Let us enter. Unless the gates are closed.
Gates are not open at the moment. You see a man standing before them, and as you see on there, he has a dark blue robe and he's wearing a mask.
Alright. Quick, get the trebuchet and knock down the wall.
That would work that easily. Careful would step up and just look at the Resnian priest and say, "Greetings. We would like to enter throne step, if it is allowed."
He looks you up and down. You visually see the mask on his face go from your head to your toe and back up again. And he says, "You here to pay tribute to thy lord, Rasmir?"
Actually, to think about that for a moment. My character might have that fact. The marshal currently, I do not have the type that I am not allowed to lie. We want to enter the city to, not exactly to pay tribute to Rasmir, but we have some goods we want to sell. And these goods might be helpful to your people.
We are at a time of celebration. The Lord Rasmir is celebrating the raising of the city of Erdun and the demonstration of his power on the 17th day of Erastus, almost 200 years ago. The god is preparing for having many revelers. Is this your business?
Naturally, we will also pay tribute to Rasmir, but we are mainly here first also to sell goods. If that's okay.
Well, you may sell your goods if you are members of the church. Are you members? Are you believers?
God damn it, I need to roll. Bluff, and I'm the only one who can actually bluff a little bit. Going to use bestow insight and hope that I can roll once good for time. I use my bestow insight to reroll that. 23. Well, we are currently just a little bit faithful towards him, but not part of the church. Faithful part is a lie, so yeah. And he doesn't try to
Yes.
lie that hard.
You are faithful to the Lord Rasmir. Everyone in your party,
Yes.
roll another bluff.
This one I cannot re-roll, that will be a problem, and I know that I rolled a 1.
Oh god.
Fuck's sake.
The reason why you rolled so low is because Ares crossed his arms at you.
He steps up to you and looks really deep into your eyes, and you can see his eyes looking back through you, through the mask at you. What are your intentions? If you wish to enter, you must first go to the priest of the Church of Rasmir and join the church. Then you must pay your respects to Lord Rasmir himself.
Alright,
We
this is what happens. Half Cat comes up and performs an assassination. No one sees it happen.
That does not work that easily. We're in the city.
We're not in the city, we're outside the city. Quick, make it happen, Cat. Expectations are set.
Yeah, and then I take its mask and take its place, right?
Clearly. Hurry up now.
That would be disguise.
She's
We
gonna
have
steal
a
his
hat
mask.
of disguise.
No, I have a stalker's mask.
We're waiting.
You know I'm not
I
going to
just-
kill him, so
I just say, so it's true. We are not here exactly to pay our tribute to Esme, but we want just to pass and find one thing which is in the hands of. We want just to visit the library and also sell some goods. We're just trying to get rid of some things which we need, and we would like. I'll talk. It's the celebration day of Esme. We can pay. the
Lord
full
Rasmir's
tribute.
orders are very clear. On this day, this upcoming day of most holiness, where Lord Rasmir has demonstrated his awesome power. If you wish to enter the city, you know the terms.
Just okay. Thank you, sir. Very kindly of informing us of this matter. What did I say? We need some minutes to discuss because our time, the time we have currently is pretty short.
He waves his hand to you as you walk away, like he just
Time schedule.
brushes you off.
Okay. As it's the celebration day of Rasmir, we are not as easily allowed to get into this place. Anybody has a plan? Because stuffing into it will be hurtful, kinda, I think. Also finding while operations going on, the whole and the Rasmirian priests will most likely will run around everywhere and try to seek out religious people because sacrifices are a good tribute for Rasmir, I bet.
We still have that wand of silence, don't we?
Do you think he will be too weak to resist it? I'm uncertain. Because if it fails, it would mean that they are alarmed and we will need to run.
Oh.
You guys,
Like-
have 5 minutes in real life.
Oh shit. Like, can...
The 9-life Stealer Sword which we have, it could maybe serve the tribute. No, it seems to be a lot of worth, but none of us will want to touch that sword, so
Well,
it could be a worth tribute.
can't make enough potions of invisibility that will last for long enough for us to do what we need to do.
And also those would not help us a lot. As soon as we're inside of the city, it would mean that we have a problem because we are there without tribute, and I don't think that I am a good enough liar to just tell them that we have.
Well, just snatch away all my hope, why don't you? I don't know. Krotos? Please? Cat?
I don't know what you want to do, son. This place seems pretty lock and key.
Yes, that's a problem.
You don't apparently have the key.
So would you have us become like that? He points towards the guard, towards the priest.
Not a chance in hell.
Exactly. But we have to find some way to get in.
This is a tough choice. Technically, only Helpful Cat, Alcanda, and I need to get in. As far as
What if we just tell him that we'll go to the priest?
we can't tell them. But if he sees just the slightest moment of us trying to lie, I don't think that he will take it nicely if we the second time lie into his face.
Well, we can say that we're going to the church, but we'll stop at the library first.
And then
Then we still would
Help
need to
me.
go to
Then
the
we can go to the church and then say, nah, that's not what we're looking for.
Should we try to make the Lion Knife Sword a tribute to Rasmir as after we went to the library? You go to the library, I pay the visit to the church, and just try my best to not fall into the hands of those people.
I think we actually all have to go now. I'm not sure whether that would work.
Well, that might not. We have only one crucial thing we want to do in this city.
Can you bribe them?
I don't think a faithful person will be easily bribed, but we could bribe him with. We might be able to give him a tribute for Rasmir, which he considers to be a good tribute. And maybe bribe him with that. Let's. I have a suggestion. We give him the sword. Say that we have a short time schedule, what we really have. We do not have much time, and say that we will pay this as a tribute to him. But we're not, as we have not enough time. We would want him to deliver it, as we only need
What sword are you
to
saying?
stay only the Nine Life Stealer sword thing. The sword which sounds really evil. Which is... It is not really evil, but it sounds evil as shit. A knife stealer's long sword. What do you think about that? We just pay him this as a tribute, and we stay 4 hours and try to get out after that, as we have a short time. We only want to stay here. Is that an option?
Yeah, does anyone have it? It's still black.
Either it works or it doesn't. And to be entirely honest, I don't care if it works or it doesn't.
Well, in any way you word it, you make sure that they only get this sword if we get access.
Certainly.
Hold on, considering what the sword is, I should probably go get it. He goes and comes back later holding the sword between two. Like, very carefully. Like, he obviously doesn't want to be touching it, but he can't hold it the way he wants to, so just holding it away from him.
Careful will take it with a blanket, holding it so that she doesn't touch it with her fingers, which would smear on the blade, and that would be not that beautiful. As he then goes towards the Rasmiri priest and says, "Okay, we decided. We because of that short time schedule, we have not enough time. We want to stay 4 hours in the city, but because we need these 4 hours, we do not have the time to head to the church immediately. So we want you to deliver our tribute to Rasmir. It is a sword of, well, quite some wealth, which is quite worth a lot.
You fool!
And you roll diplomacy, currently.
You think Lord Razmiri cares for your trinkets? It would be a good tribute indeed. But you must take it to him yourself.
How about that I will take it to him, because my other ones need to finish our job. The reason
You
why we're
must
here.
all see Lord Razmir after you visit the church. Are you going to the church?
This sense is very obvious motive.
If it isn't, we must visit the church. There is no other option, I think.
And the gates start opening.
Are you okay with visiting the church? Before we go to library? I just look at everybody.
Krotos and Ares seem unmoving.
Gates are now open.
I think everybody's uncertain. We should do it or not.
Are you two going in?
Yes.
Losing.
Goddamn pings.
Which way to the church?
Careful, just ask a person. Which direction
Well,
do
I
we need
asked
to
the
go for
guard.
the church?
He points in the southwest, that direction. Oh, what the hell?
Are you wearing the mask
That
because
direction.
of the celebration?
This is a mask of my lord Razmir. We wish to emulate him to be more godlike.
Doesn't that make your god mad?
He wishes it, and so we shall obey.
All followers get one of those?
If you wish to join the church and become a Razmirian priest, you could get yourself such a accoutrements.
Oh, so only priests get those.
Yes. Do you wish to become a priest of Razmir, young lady?
Oh,
There's
I'm
always
no
room
priest
for
like.
more priests. Yes, the Lord Razmir gives you great power. You shall consider yourself honored to be one that is to see him.
I'll
Do
be
it.
seeing you.
Just do it.
Yes, we shall be seeing you.
You what's that mode called where you take a level of each?
I don't know, but what's Ares and Crotos doing? You just staying there?
Yep. We
Alright.
won't lie, and we have no intention of going to the church. So we're staying outside the city.
Alright, he looks at you, seeing that you don't have any intention of coming in. You foul. Shit, what's the word?
Heretics?
Thank you. You foul heretic scum! As the gate closes, he says, loud enough for you to hear him.
That's whatever.
You know where heretics go to?
Do you know that the priests only wear those masks?
Oh, yes.
They want to act like they're God.
And he does that. He looks around as we're walking up to the temple. Is anyone following us? With their eyes? With their bodies?
There's a lot of people in town. Nobody specifically seems to be following you.
Alright, stop.
Alright, that's enough. Stupid pictures.
He puts a hand on Cathel's shoulder. He says, alright, we've gotten in. Now we need to find library. We need to get to it before anyone sees us.
The problem is that when we go to the library, that we actually most likely will encounter more of the priests. I don't think that the libraries stay unguarded.
Well, I can fix that much easily. We just have to... Shit. Someone just has to distract them while I take a push. I take one of these. He pulls out a vial. If I make a potion of invisibility...
Are we not going to the church?
I mean... Let me answer your question with another question. Would you like to be brainwashed today?
That guy steps around a corner and he looks at you intently as he walks off down the street.
We don't even know where the library is.
Yes. That's what we came here for. The problem is if we go into the church...
This guy comes out of this building right here and stands against the wall of the building.
I think there are far too many priests who not head to the church at such a day of festival celebrations.
Alexander just nods silently and continues walking towards church. Behind Cathal.
That patient will come out here and say it to my face. I'm sure him as an avatar of his god and me as an avatar of my god just duke it out.
Is the church doors closed there?
No, they're open. You can go in.
Quick,
Oh,
loot the place.
no.
Loot it.
Me.
I'm coming out with like 8 masks.
Please don't.
Swear to God, if you're not looting that place like a real rogue, you have no honor.
Wait, just...
No, as you go in, you see a bunch of people in robes and masks, and then a bunch of people who don't have robes and masks, and they're in there. They seem to be praying to, obviously, Razmir.
Ooh, their altars, are they inlaid with lots of gold sigils and this, that, the other gold stuff?
You don't know. You're not there.
Are you
It
trying
doesn't
to...
matter. I'm trying to give half of them cast
Hey,
something.
if you want to participate, you gotta come into town here. Otherwise, you're sitting outside of town while everybody else goes into the Church of Razmir. So what's everybody doing in the church?
Has anyone noticed us yet?
I mean, people looked up and saw you coming in, yes. No one's approached you.
Nobody greets us when we walk in?
Not immediately, no.
Hmm. Now here's the question. Is it possible?
Now, the normal people that we walked past, are they just dressed normally?
Yeah. You know, some people in rich clothes, some people in poor clothes. A lot more people in rich clothes in the church than there are in poor clothes.
Anything that they're all wearing the same? Like, are they wearing a symbol or anything, or like tattoo on their arm or something?
No.
I see what you're getting at. I wonder if that would work. Because we could just do that. And then leave.
And a tattoo.
There's no tattoos. Stop that. You see, this is one of the times where I wish somebody had telepathy.
Yeah.
No, Catholic, you do not. Do you do any? You just walk into the church and stand there and look like idiots?
No.
You just look around. Look how beautiful the church is. Rich it is.
I'd go in there and I would start destroying shit. You're
I'm
lucky
assuming
not.
there's a building, a like church itself on this ground. Let's just
Yeah,
walk
you
in
guys
there.
are already inside of it, with people praying and such.
Just
Yeah,
grab
just
somebody that doesn't have a mask and talk to them.
About what?
Tell them the guard at the gate told us to come here before we can go into the city. He should direct us to where we got to go.
Yeah. Careful looks around and he would actually pick somebody who has a mask on and just say, hello, we were advised to come here. It's the day of celebration. I would like to know what the day of celebration we need to do in the Church of Rasmir, as we are just passing by and actually not heard a lot about the religion of yours.
You wish to join the religion of the Almighty Lord Rasmir.
We want to pay a tribute to him. Join and hear about his power more, maybe.
Seeing Lord Rasmir and paying him tribute shall be part of your initiation. If you wish to see him, you must pass the trials.
I just look at the candle and half look at
Define. Is all he says. He just says define.
Do you wish to take the trials of Lord Rasmir?
It's a math test.
What are these trials you speak of?
Joining the faith of Rasmiri requires, or joining the religion of Rasmiri requires faith in your Lord. Do you have faith?
currently not as much. That's why we want to hear first about him. And what's
yes.
the best place?
Joining the Lord Rasmir's church, you must demonstrate your faith. Do you wish to take the trials?
Fanatics. I'd like to say, but I cannot because this character wouldn't say something like that.
Wow, that's the same guy who was talking shit about Ares and he went to say fanatics?
That's because the spirit is not there. Who says that? If it would that,
It's the same guy. Your husband's the same guy for all of them.
Was completely.
I feel like there's a bit of bias.
Okay,
Oh, I really wish someone here could lie, for fuck's sake.
I heard that half of Cat's working on her lying. She should be pretty good at it.
Yeah.
She's like leveled up 2 times since she said she was working on her lying.
Is that what's in the egg? A lion?
No. We were like level 7 in Cannerit. Or
Okay,
level 6, actually.
question, Aaron. Can I roll a knowledge local check to see if I've ever read anything about what the trials of Razmir might entail?
Sure.
Alright. I hate everything about this that is going to happen.
This is why you should have been more of a slut for knowledge. Because you're about to fail.
I mean, that's not going to help me.
What book did you not get?
Alright, so what did you even fucking roll?
Yeah, 33.
What was your main roll?
16.
Okay.
Quick, everyone else do a knowledge roll, because all it depends on is your d20.
Are you, what are you specifically trying to recall?
Specifically trying to recall whether what kind of information he may have read about trials of Razmiri.
You know it involves taking something and then, another part after that.
Oh, that really sucks. Let's see, knowledge check to try to remember harder.
There is no knowledge check to remember harder.
Oh, I mean intelligence check, I'm sorry. I don't remember harder.
Your intelligence is 12 right now?
No, that's an intelligence check to remember. I get ×2 intelligence on this.
I just thinking, this is drug most likely what we need to take.
Hey, stop metagaming. What did I tell you about that?
So it just
No metagaming.
I'm
Feeds
trying
tails.
to think of a way that we can do this without actually having to do this. Because he's not gonna do this. And can't
Why
lie.
don't you just kill everyone?
Because we're
It's
not
Ares'
homicidal
solution all the time. But Ares isn't here, so he cannot talk. Don't make me mute you.
I am a perfectly fine bystander giving solutions to everything.
But how can you give solutions if you're not there?
Hey man,
I'm the guy sitting next to the guy that they're talking to.
So, he says, your faith is being tested. Will you rise to the challenge?
now you see, oh god.
No, that's just the one who's talking to
Oh
you.
my goodness, okay. See, this is, god, we should have come back later, oh god. I need immunity.
There is no comeback later.
I didn't
Do
say
you
that.
have faith,
I didn't-
or do you not have faith in your God?
I like the way he's phrasing this. Because I can say yes and it wouldn't be a lie.
Phrasing.
Yes, he says, do you have faith in your God, right?
Yes, he did.
Yes, that's what he asked you.
He nods.
Excellent. Then all of you, follow me. Who follows?
Careful follows a talk, she doesn't have a god. It would be like to say that she has faith in any.
Oh, I feel like we just walked into a trap. Fuck.
Does Alcander and Half Moon Cat follow?
I'm following Alcander. So if he follows, I follow.
I'm seriously deciding. You know what? Let's roll a D100.
What are the why D100? What is a D100 going to tell you?
So close. He close.
He pees his pants.
How important is the information here?
It's pretty important. It's about important.
So?
So I feel like. I just feel like anyone's forcing.
When
us
we
into
were walking to the
food.
library, did any of the normal people without the masks look fatigued?
Yes.
Did they all look normal, or did they look like they were in a zombie state, like they were brainwashed, drugged?
Roll perception.
Can we also roll perception?
Whisper me a perception.
That's
No.
what I'm doing right now.
Oh yeah, you all can whisper it to me.
Bongo.
Alright, I'm responding. Alright, if you got a whisper, you notice something.
Oh, that's not encouraging.
Do you think we can find some information in here that we can't find anywhere else? Do you think that this is a very important site?
Well, it was according to. It was according to.
Is this something that maybe we can come back at, like, next month?
Yes, I believe that would work.
Kind of like leave this to the last place if we need to come back?
Yes.
So after a few moments of you guys dallying, he will turn around. I mean, Calcul's right behind him. He'll turn around and he'll look at you, Alkender. He says, "Are you losing your nerve?" You have faith in your God. You said yes. Your God shall protect you.
I'm going to sense motive that. Because this guy's fucking cheeky right now. I don't like it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You believe that he is leading you to a true test of your faith. He believes that wholeheartedly in his God, and that he thinks he's doing you a good thing.
Ask him to cast Cure Light Wounds. I don't think he's a real player. I don't believe his god can give him real powers.
I think we should come back when our faith is stronger.
Elkender nods. in response to what Half-Moon Cat said.
You must make a decision.
Well, my
Please
friend,
do.
I do not think my faith is strong enough yet to be worthy.
The people
Those
with some.
There are those who have said as such. You are allowed to go. And he motions Half Moon Cat to leave the church through this door right here on this side.
I stop right there and wait to see what they say.
And you, young man,
I would like to follow her.
Don't worry. All we need is Cathal to do the research. She can put 3 ranks in it or 6 ranks and just roll a knowledge religion half as good as you. Actually, no. I take it all back. She can do better than you.
She has the archmage. She knows everything.
Like a dark mage, yeah. Not allowed to tell me everything. So, yeah. Spirits.
I think
what's going on?
Yeah, I think.
Is Cathal staying or leaving with
Cathal's soloing this.
I'm
That's the thing.
leaving. Alkander is leaving. He's not ready.
me? Alright, Alcandor and Half Moon Cat leave. Cathal, do you follow the priest?
I'm debating.
Do you have faith in your abilities, in your husband?
The thing is that
In the fortress.
Catherine's not religious.
That's right. She believes full-heartedly that her husband will save her, despite her husband being dead.
Come on, Peanut Gallery, you're not here. What's
False.
Cathal doing?
You just will think for a moment and just say, well, I don't think I want to take the test alone today. I prefer to do it with my friends. But I will come back when my faith is strengthened. So now I don't feel faithful enough to believe that Razmir that I can follow his trial blindly.
Lord Rasmir will protect you. However, he does not wish to force the unfaithful. You may return to the stones.
Thank you, sir. And what does look at Robert and just say, but it doesn't seem like we get to the library. I think the library is not in the stones where the poor merchants are residing.
Okay, once we walk away from him, I point to one of the normal folk that I see, and I look at Cathal. I said, "Do you see this one? What's wrong with this one?" And I point to one that looks like you, whisper.
I just look at him, just say, well, I actually have few ranks, I forgot that. I should have whispered it to you.
What is this?
The heal
I
check.
pointed to one of them that, from the whisper you gave me, I point to one of them, the common folk, and I show it to Cathal. I say, "What's wrong with this person?"
He looks very tired.
It doesn't it count as a failed heal check, or so am I allowed to use Spirit Search or not?
Would anyone like to tell me what you're looking at, please?
I point to somebody, and then I'm assuming that he can like heal check or something.
I mean, not heal check, but like I can see that the person.
Well, he rolled a 24. I said he looks very tired. But yes, those things need to be whispered from now on. That guy will walk out of a building and stand by it and start looking at you.
So I'm assuming that we all know that we all see that that person is tired.
You do. Or Castle does, I mean.
Yeah, Castle does.
I will tell you. She just looks tired, like the normal people which we till now encountered.
Great.
Now, do they look tired like how we look when we get off
Yes.
fatigue and negative levels? Okay.
They might just have taken a lot of negative levels by now. That's actually a thing.
Alright, we leaving then?
Seems like it. Doesn't seem like we can get through here without taking the trial.
I mean, maybe we should test that. Well, okay, for that person that looks tired, let's see. Can Alkander try to mix up an extract and give it to him?
Of?
Lesser restoration.
Sure.
But you see, we're being watched. Okay. He's going to. Why is he taller than both of you, for fuck's sake? He's going to. He's going to go ahead and do that.
The man will look at you quite confused. What's this?
It's just a pick me up.
He looks around and he sees the priests around there, and he looks at you suspiciously. And he tries to sense motive. Poorly, still, even with that 19,
Jesus.
because he's not very wise. And he thinks you're giving him something else.
Hmm. Now, what role would it be to change his mind?
Does he not accept it?
He doesn't take it, no. He thinks that he's been given something else.
Let me sense.
He
it.
doesn't. He thinks he's being given, something else. Like,
I mean, I think I know, but let me. Does he know? Can I assume that he knows what he thinks?
yes. You can assume that.
Alright. He puts.
Says, "You tell them dirty priests to leave me alone," and he gives you the vial back.
Oh, okay. The character will put the vial into his bandolier. Yeah, that's fine.
Another priest comes out of a building and starts looking at you.
Why are they all just looking at us? Let me sense their motives. Jesus.
Do something amazing.
You get this impression that they're watching you.
Why? I don't know. He's going to well, shall we leave then? Maybe keep an eye out. He's going to keep an eye out for anywhere that looks even remotely library-like.
It's very homogeneous looking buildings here.
Yep, I thought as much. Alright.
Very poor looking buildings in this area. The Stones, let's see. The Stones is a much larger section of the town than the Steppes, and it's a slum that houses the majority of the nation's poor. It's filled with those stricken with poverty and disease who dwell in ramshackle hovels, living in hope of gaining an audience with their god through the choosing, a weekly ritual which 5 worshippers are selected to speak and plead their case with Rasmir himself. Unknown to most, the rituals fake as Rasmir's divinity, and those who are yeah. It's always one of those things when it's that's where we're stopping.
Oh, the thing is, I know, but I guess he wouldn't know, so I can't act on that knowledge. That's the merchant we're in front of, right?
Are there any
Yeah.
buildings with signs on them?
All sorts of buildings with signs on them.
Okay, so can we? What is this? Is this a gate?
Yes.
Is there a person in manning the gate?
It's a gate to another section of the stones.
So we know. Yes, there's someone there or not.
Yeah, there would be someone there.
Fuck. Okay.
Here, we'll just use him. I mean, but the gate's open there.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get our evil Sorbian Sposier over here, and he's gonna raise this city.
Can we try to secretly gather information on
DC would
whether
be
there's
D.
I mean, yeah, but I feel pretty confident. That we can do it. Let's try to do it. Let's try
What
to
are you
secretly
gathering information for?
see if there's another way into the steps that does not entail going it through the church, because obviously, not everyone shares his views, and we might be able to
Alright.
find something else.
Diplomacy.
Yeah. Do we whisper that to you?
Are you doing the diplomacy check?
Yeah, to gather information.
All right, yeah.
Do I see any signs that represent like a tavern?
Some very ramshackle-looking ones, yes.
We might find
Hey,
some information.
no.
there.
I thought Alkindar was doing it, not Cathal.
What do you mean?
What we
I mean, we could discuss it amongst ourselves and all do it separately. I don't.
But this is what I'm talking about with you, Nurmon. It's like, that's why I started having you guys whisper me roles. I have to start pulling people in other channels and shit.
Jesus Christ!
Just we roll separately.
Where are you doing that?
Just
What are you rolling a diplomacy for?
Me?
No, Cathal.
try to gather secret information if there is another way known through the stones steps.
So the same thing that Alkindar was planning on doing. So you guys talk to each other to do this, or you just spontaneously had this idea on your own? This is.
That's actually
Well, he did type it out.
yeah.
But maybe we should go into the
Yeah.
tavern
I would
over
have-
there.
I would have whispered it was like two other ideas.
Well, Cathal, you go around speaking to people quite nonchalantly, and you're able to gather information. Alkindar, you start talking to people, and you definitely see priests watch you more and more as you try to gather information. Those both need rolls for time.
That's not actually a 1, that's a 13.
I know.
Okay.
Aaron, I'm gonna try to like stay out of sight, but I'm not hiding. I'm just trying to, mingle into everybody.
You're trying to stealth in the crowd.
Yeah, but I'm not like sneaking. I'm just trying to blend in.
Yeah. Man, Ares, you really want to be a part of this, huh? You should come in the gates.
It would be against his nature to lie.
Well then, quit trying to.
But I think he will.
I never wanted to come to this place anyway. I wanted to get a Cali pass, but they kept making me.
What is it with you and Califax, though?
I have half a mind to just start walking there myself.
Okay. After about 15 minutes of Alkindar gathering information, he starts to notice more and more priests watching him. Did you keep going?
Oh.
No. Alright. So, Cathal spends 2 hours going all around town talking about secret entrances into the steps. And she'll mostly get information that the steps are locked down to all but the faithful. You can get across the walls and visit Razmir himself with the choosing, and there's another choosing tomorrow.
Which is
That seems to be the only other way that anybody is aware of.
would then return to them and just say, did your research happen to be more successful?
I cannot hear you anymore, Nerman. I turned you up even. I can't hear you.
I just asked I would return after the tours and just say, did you find any information?
These people keep fucking watching me. I don't like it.
So you had no success either. I just found out that tomorrow is another choosing, which might get us in. But that would mean that our time schedule gets pushed back and we would need to stay here longer. And I don't think Aris would like that.
Well, we do technically have more pressing matters in White Throne anyway, so we might as well just come back here later. Around this time is probably a bit too risky.
So the visit here was a little bit a waste.
Speak up, Nerman.
So the visit was a little bit a waste. That's just what you respond to that.
It would appear so.
Sorry,
What?
wrong.
The fuck is that?
Someone failing. That's what that is.
That's her bluff roll, don't you know?
Yep, I've been learning.
That's supposed to be.
She now gets triple level to her bluff,
Jesus Christ.
and somehow she managed to take her -2 and turn it into a +1.
Skill unlocks OP, man.
Half Moon Cat, you see people watching you out in the open.
I'm not looking for them.
I mean, there's no one being sneaky about it.
Oh, Kendra will nod. He'll nod. And he'll leave. He will begin to leave.
Are we done here?
Well, at least for now.
It doesn't seem like we can get to the library.
Well, did you find out where the library is?
No.
We can only assume it's in the steps. I don't think they would just let everybody visit a library which is known to have information about the demon. Or at least it's assumed that they have.
Fortunately, not the demon. Also, I don't know whether. Well, they probably do know, actually. Alright. We can go back to the gate.
And the gate is closed. And the Razmiri priest is standing in front of it.
Alcandra will. Yes.
Okay, no, can't speak.
No, he will gesture at Castle.
Kev just says, we would like to leave this city today.
Orders from Lord Razmir have sent word that those from Dawn's Crescendo shall remain in the city. Are you those?
Making the road bluffs
The
again.
voice, is this the same person?
Yeah.
I'm not entirely certain.
What are you doing with that, Cathal? Are you rolling bluff or you rolling diplomacy?
It was diplomacy to get out.
He has orders.
I'm just thinking, fuck, because I need to roll another bluff most likely.
I mean, he doesn't know. He doesn't know who we are. Why would we have to roll bluff?
Because we are bad at lying.
This is very true. Half Moon Cat, why did you not put race group?
I figured out who Lord Rasmir is. He's fucking Sting, the wrestler. Look at the priest. They look exactly like Lord Rasmir. That's Sting, man.
Okay, so like, first off, I'm going to roll a perception. Does this guy have any keys on him?
Nope.
I haven't even rolled it.
You don't have to. You don't see anything on him. You
Fuck,
see a
but
rope.
I'm going to look at the gate. Does it look like, you know what, knowledge engineering to see if there's something interesting about the gate? Like, to see how it operates.
It's easy as saying, how does it open?
Yes.
With open sesame.
Motherfucker,
You know, for real, whatever that shit beeping shit is, you can put it on mute, can't you?
hey, what do you mean?
You keep getting messages from something. Bloom.
No, that's just my push to talk.
Okay.
How does the gate open?
That's what Alkinder's trying to determine with his engineering check right now.
Can't you just look at it?
I mean, yeah, that's what I would want to know because I have a plus 25. Plus D6. So I'm looking at minimum 27.
Could you fuck up again and bluff in not whisper chat?
Alright! That's the thing. How does this thing open?
You can tell that it opens from inside the gatehouse upstairs in the wall.
How many people are watching us right now?
Multiple.
Shit. How many of them are priests? Is it just the one in front of us?
You can't really tell. The only one you can see in robes right now is the one in front of you.
Can I sense the motive of everyone around me to see what they're doing right now?
This could take you a long time.
I mean, how long?
Well, how long did it take y'all to get here, first of all? You left around 9. It was about 40 miles, right?
Yeah, so it took us 4 hours. So it would be
You don't go
one.
10 miles per hour, you go 8 miles per hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it would be
5 hours.
5 hours. So it'd be about 2 o'clock.
It would be,
You guys
Yeah.
spent an hour, or 2 hours. Cathal spent 2 hours looking around the city. Alcantara spent about 15 minutes. And Half Moon spent all that time looking at people looking at her.
Yes, because.
yeah, so it's 4.
So you're at 3 o'clock now.
Oh. What?
Or
Okay.
4 o'clock, yeah, you're right.
There you go. So I have a plan right now, and I don't know if it's a very good plan. I need to know that there's only this person is loyal to Rasmir that can see that I'm going to do this. So I am willing to take all the time that I need.
But he is currently in a conversation with us, which would problematic. To take every time you need. He asked us a question.
Shit. He didn't ask us a question, he made a statement.
No, he actually asked us, are we Dawn's Crescendo?
No, he said members of Dawn's Crescendo.
And then he
He's
asked,
under orders.
And he said,
Did he?
are you those?
yes,
Oh, he
yes,
did. Okay.
Yes. We need to be careful. rolled.
Cathal said what?
She said.
You're gonna change your answer now based on your
No.
roll, I'm sure.
I said, no, we are not. And there is the bluff, which fucking failed.
You need to learn
He
to
looks
roll
at
in
you.
GM chat so I don't know that you're failing.
And more priests come out of the gatehouse. And they say, Lord Razmir wills it. And they begin to walk you toward the tavern.
Forcefully?
I think if we do not follow, they would look like they will force us, I guess.
And another one comes out of the gate and waits impatiently behind you.
So,
Is Half Moon Cat going?
yeah, I'm right behind Alkander.
So you guys going to the tavern?
Do we
not
have a choice?
And these two guys go into the tavern and sit down.
Does he wish to speak with us?
What?
I tell one of the guards, does he wish to speak with us?
The will of my God does not need to be explained to me. Oh, sorry. The will of my God does not need to be explained to me. You will do as he says, just as I will.
So what did he say?
He said you shall not leave.
Okay,
And you
then
are-
I stand up and start walking out of the tavern.
Oh, okay.
And they get up and stand in front of the door.
I don't plan on leaving.
So you're
You're-
leaving the tavern, though?
Yeah. Your lord
Alright, one of them
said,
leaves with you.
yeah, your lord said we can't leave. Didn't say we couldn't leave this tavern.
Say, this one comes up to you and he says, you must stay with me at all times.
Okay, show me to the library.
The library is in the steps. It is off limits to those that are non-believers.
Did your lord tell you I'm not allowed there? Or did your lord tell you I wasn't allowed to leave?
Don't play word games with me, young lady.
I'm just
If you
asking
wish
a
to
question.
walk around the stones, I will escort you. If you wish to play games, you can play them back at your tavern.
Hey guys, it's my tavern.
Weird.
I turn around and I look at the two of you guys. Are you guys just gonna sit there?
I mean, he hasn't actually taken a seat yet. He's like, what are you doing?
Gonna look at the place. We're allowed in the stones. Just can't leave.
Does it have to be one of you for each of us?
You're asking him this? He wouldn't really respond.
He rolls his eyes. Starting to get very tired of this. Alright.
How tall are these outer walls?
40 feet.
And I'm assuming all of these buildings are one story.
Yeah. 1 or 2 stories, maybe.
You guys coming?
Yes, actually, Cap would follow. You would see that she is looking a bit Like she wouldn't be there, as she seems to have conversations in her head.
As Cavil gets up, another priest gets up and walks to the door with you.
The candy falls.
I walk up to the wall. I'm just walking along the wall. I'm gonna look at these here. Are there doors to get into the wall?
To get into the towers there?
Yep.
Not at every tower, just at the gates.
Alright, so there's a door at the gate to go into the wall. And the wall around the church was the same height?
Yes, all the exterior walls are the same height.
How long we've been in here so far?
I think it's 4 p.m. right now.
You've been in the city about 2 hours.
I'm going to figure we already told Ares that we'd be here for 4 hours. So we gotta waste 4 hours. So Ares starts getting worried and makes a commotion at the door.
Oh, hey, that's right.
The problem is that we cannot stop it so easily, but if it makes a commotion, we might be close to gates. They might open it. But we have are able to run. Looks like the armor and wearing was like
You guys see a priest coming down the street, speaking to the other priest, going through the gate and the gate closing behind him. He approaches Ares. What does Ares do?
Looks at him very nonchalantly.
He says,
A-
Lord Ares of Borlax. Oh,
Aaron,
behind the mask. Lord Ares of Borlax.
He's Borderlax.
There has been a message sent to here for you. And he hands you a rolled up scroll.
I'll take it.
And he walks away back through the gate and leaves.
okay, before he goes out there, when they open the gate, do we see Ares?
Ares, where would you be? Out there. You hanging out about where you are? Outside of the gate?
About where I'm at.
Alright, then yes, you would see him.
I try to make eye contact with him.
Well, he's far away.
Fuck.
He doesn't see you. As the gate closes behind the guy, do you open the scroll?
Of course I do.
The scroll is this.
Kaboom!
As you'll notice on the outside that there's like a magical lettering on the scroll that says your name across it, and it's kind of like a marquee in magic lettering scrolling across the outside of the scroll. And then when you open it up, that's what you see.
Just because I'm not looking at the calendar right now, that's in 3 days. No, in 3 days and a week. When is it?
Today's the 9th.
Today's the 9th.
9 days.
Yes, you have 9 days.
Okay. I have read the letter. Is it in my is it in my notes, my player stuff?
Hold on. It's in the handout section.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
What? You don't have? You can't have any feelings. All you saw was a guy walk out there and a guy walk back.
I mean, I'm being held in a city against my will by people who I know for a fact are fanatics for a god that doesn't exist. I think I have ample reason to feel bad about everything happening right now.
Touche. I think I meant to actually give that to you in Califast, but this is good enough. Does anyone do anything?
This is gonna fuck around. Apparently, we're going to walk around. Let's see what the merchant has for sale. But I haven't
He would have
wanted.
mostly 1 and 2 level magic items. Really low stuff.
Yeah,
Kind of stuff that poor people could afford.
so no, he doesn't have anything that we can use. He doesn't have anti-plague, does he?
Anti-plague, huh?
Anti-plague, anti-venom, antitoxin.
No.
Alright. I'm going to buy raw materials for myself.
How much are you gonna buy?
900 gold.
125.
You will pay
Oh, sorry. God damn it.
200.
110? Yeah, 110.
Okay.
The one that's following me, I turn and ask him, "So, tell me about your faith. Why should I join you guys?"
Lord Rasmir is powerful. He raised an entire city under his own power.
Yes, we knew about that already.
He is worthy of worship, as any god would be.
I mean, it's not really very... Okay.
Roll a conversion check.
Who, I'm rolling one for him?
Yeah.
Poorly.
It turns out you are even now further resilient to this faith. You think it's stupid.
Hey. Peanut gallery.
Hey, character, they're wearing masks. It's already silly.
I mean...
You failed.
What's going on here? Inside the city, what's going on?
Do you have anywhere where I can practice with my crossbow by any chance? Since you're not going to let us leave for whatever reason.
You may not have your weapons out in the city.
Oh, it's just lovely. So, what exactly is it that we're allowed to do here, if I may be so bold as to ask?
You may visit the church.
Oh, of course. Of course. But what else?
You may wait in your room.
What are we waiting for?
We're waiting for Lord Rasmir's further orders.
Asmir? Can't even get your own god's name right. Hmm.
Don't worry.
So everybody with masks are priests. That is what I was told. So can you cast magic?
I am a priest of Rasmir.
Did the Lord give you that power, or did you come with that power?
My Lord Rasmir gave me this power. Roll a sense motive.
He better bluff himself.
Do I have to whisper that to you?
Yes?
This does
You
only
saw how it went last time.
Yes, you still do.
So
Because Cathal.
does
Because Neuramon can't not metagame.
is it just Half-Moon Cat that gets that?
She's the one talking to him. Why do you think you can roll sense motive?
We're looking at him and we can hear him. Fucking.
You already know it's a lie.
I probably
God
know.
damn it. We got a right roll in front of that, right?
How the hell did you suddenly get 11 points?
Sense motive?
Yeah.
I have 11 in it. 6 ranks. 2 and a 3 in there. Trained. And my
Yeah,
modifier.
but weren't you doing terribly before?
That's
Yeah,
You were
that
bluff.
on like +3 last time.
That's bluff.
Oh, for your bluff, okay.
Bluff is the -2. Remember somebody
Oh,
told me
that's
to
what it is.
learn it?
They still have not taken that back.
Here's the question: do you sense motive him telling you to learn it?
Let's see if it works now. Fuck no.
You serious? Wait. /GM roll bracket 1d20 plus 11 close bracket.
These brackets.
This roll is after 5 hours have elapsed.
No,
Fuck
no.
it, you just roll.
Square brackets. Are you serious? I can do it just fine. I totally forgot what we're rolling for now.
Sense motive.
I know, but what did he say that you're trying to sense the motive on?
I asked if his lord gave him the powers or he had the powers when he got here. And then he turned around and said his lord gave him the powers.
Yeah, you don't believe him.
Do you believe that he believes in his god?
Ares, you're not here.
I'm
So
still
you're-
allowed to give player input.
So your lord gave you the power to cast? I see. Wink. I wink at him.
Well, he starts casting a spell. He pulls out a wand. Or not a wand, sorry. He pulls out a what appears to be a focus. And he starts to cast what Alcindor recognizes, outside of a whisper, as
I'm sorry, was he... Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, continue.
you recognize a Cure Light Wounds spell being queued up.
I don't.
You realize I can also... Okay.
I lean in and I go, you could have learned it before you got here. my friend outside can cast.
Don't technically I can cast.
No, you can't.
Why is everybody talking quieter and quieter? Isn't
No,
your
no,
shit
I'm
fucking up,
whispering.
or are you guys all just being quiet as
I
shit?
said I leaned in and I'm whispering it to him. You're just going deaf. That's a symptom of having a stroke.
Why would you say that?
Because that's what he's getting.
Alright, well, let's take a break then, since you guys seem to be out of ideas for the moment. And take 10.
What do you mean, out of idea?
Oh, we can take 10?
Damn it,
Take 10
Charonel.
minutes.
Start acting like a real rogue. Didn't you get paid to be a real rogue once?
Why, if I become a real rogue, I get yelled at.
I know, but who is going to be there to see you
By
get...
the same person that's telling me to be the real rogue.
I'm not there to see you to yell at you.
Hey, what is she
what's
going
the
to do
thing?
then?
What Ares doesn't know won't hurt him? That's a vicious lie, too.
What is she going to do? Is the question.
Be a real rogue.
What does that mean?
It means if I was role-playing a rogue, I'd be evil by now.
Well, yeah.
Well, the true fact of it is I can get outside. It's the other two that I worry about.
I mean, if you can get outside and you can get outside, then please get outside.
And
I
I
do
do
have-
damage while I'm going out.
I do have invisibility. Like, here are your options. I can try to bull rush this guy down and get into the tower.
Ooh. I know the correct way to do this. Would you like to know the correct way to leave?
Get invisibility.
I'm waiting for something to fly over and scoop us up.
Wait, Krotos came on his fucking horse, didn't he?
Yeah, that's his riding mount right now.
Okay. Did Kita just stay with the wagon?
Kita's nearby.
Near us?
The wagon is nearby as well.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I wouldn't just leave the women to be alone by themselves. I mean, I basically hooked Cathal up with with one guy, and that one guy now has two women, and he needs to figure out how to fix that problem.
Sorry, what?
You are currently protecting two women. You better, like, man up.
Oh. Oh, that's funny. Well, okay, what I can do, I also have a third option. I can just browbeat all these people and make them feel miserable about their lives until they let us go.
Why don't we just have you go invisible and have Cathal go invisible, and then we have Stalker's Mask Boy over there act as a priest that's leaving the gate. The gate will open for him, and then y'all just leave, bro.
Oh, one thing is why that doesn't work. I don't think he has infusions, has he?
I have all the infusions, dude. How do you think I've been healing you?
So I'm also expecting you guys to succeed in something.
The problem that I see is that we're being watched by these people. So, unless someone can cause a wait, because we can't pass secret messages because all of us are terrible at bluffing, except Castle.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am amazing at bluff. My bluff is a diplomacy roll.
Well, you... First, that doesn't help. Second, you're outside. like if fuck. This is the kind of situation where bonded mind would be a godsend. We have a heroic action.
Leroy Jenkins. He just ran out. Stick to the plan, boy.
Okay, what if we just mix up 2 not potions, extracts, fusions, invisibility.
Why do we need to have a distraction made by anyone other than Half Moon Cat, who could go sprinting out and try and break her leash, and they would all go chasing after her. And then, wouldn't you know it, she just turns invisible because she's amazing.
The problem is we like these are good plans, but I don't think there's a way for us to discuss these plans. So how would we do it?
Ooh, new plan. Wait for Ares to break you out.
That was the plan. Yes.
Yes, that's technically the plan currently. Careful as well as Wakanda, and the thing is that we could try to go out with invisibility potions. As soon as they see us just suddenly vanish, they may alert most people, and all gates will be closed extremely. And as soon as the gate spring open,
Are you afraid of a little fall damage?
No, we're afraid of getting the fuck up because we can't climb.
Go the stairs!
I'm pretty sure that the stairs would also be locked.
No. That would be a very, 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 and extremely stupid idea to lock the stairs. You know what purpose the stairs serve? A passageway from people who are sleeping to get up and get to the walls in the defense of a city. Oh, why would you lock the doors?
We're talking about people who are dressed in robes and wearing masks.
That are ruled by someone who's got an intellect that's higher than yours.
I mean, you're not wrong.
but the problem is, why should they lock the doors if everybody almost is a priest? Is a priest, arcanist.
It doesn't matter about who's what. It's just a terrible idea to lock doors.
It takes you 6 seconds to open them. Not a problem.
It doesn't make sense. What if the guy who needs to get up the wall doesn't have the keys? Because who would have the fucking keys?
Rule says that they need a key.
They don't need it's activated from the inside. Wait a second, no. Wait, no.
I'm gonna fucking come back and I'm gonna destroy Razmir. Or not Razmir, I'm gonna destroy Thornstep.
Thornstep.
All of it. It's all gonna die.
I mean, not the innocent people who don't know any better and just being oppressed by him, surely.
Apparently they're all converts, whether or not they've been truly selected or not, they're all converts.
I mean, you know what? I mean, I guess he didn't hear the outburst because he's not in the fucking city. Is Aaron here?
Aaron's an idiot. He's getting some beer. Someone's gotta get cranked tonight. I'm gonna go to our allies in Adara and Curse and Canarit and Highhelm and Timon, and I'm gonna come back with a fucking army.
Why? What did the letter say?
The letter said stuff that you're not allowed to know. Hashtag.
Yeah.
Not until you get on the other side of the gate.
Hashtag what?
Thornstep needs to die.
Are you being
I'll
fucking
fucking
hard?
go to Gallowspire, get that lich and bring him back. I'm like, come on, little bitch. You're coming with me. We're taking out this guy. And he's like, just please don't kill me.
I mean, he's already dead.
Yeah, I killed him once already.
I mean, I don't think he's going to make the same mistake
I will
twice.
keep killing him.
How funny would it be if the Lord was the Lich?
I would laugh. I would fuck him up.
If that's the case, then that guy is going to get crit to the face several times.
Isle of Cortos.
All right, have you guys figured out what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I've given them plenty of plans.
Of course, you're a cheater.
Well, I mean,
You're not in there.
we have
How do you
plans.
give them plans?
We have plans. We're in the middle of our plan. I don't know what you're expecting from us. None of us here are suicidal.
I don't understand why you guys don't try to go suicidal. You ready to do this? Ready, break!
Doing it suicidal is a problem that we do not have enough information to do it very suicidal.
Are we gonna fast forward 3 hours?
What's going on?
We are waiting.
They are twiddling their thumbs.
Where are you waiting? Did you go back to the inn?
I mean, we don't have any time to discuss anything. We don't have any space to discuss anything, so I'm not entirely sure what else we're supposed to do.
Our discussion would be just, what should we do? Priest, hello. And it would be just a discussion openly. We would not be able to guess a secret answer.
The girl didn't go to the bathroom. How
Think
unfortunate
the
it would be if
bathroom
the
is-
guards didn't come back after the bathroom.
Pretty sure at this time, the bathroom is a single outhouse.
Yes.
Where?
Girls need to go together.
That would be a bluff again.
Now I'm gonna find you a YouTube video as why girls need to go together.
Girls always need to go together, dude.
Yeah, if you want to fucking link pictures and videos, keep it in the Discord and not in Roll20 Normon. So, what are you guys doing? I mean, you guys love not answering my questions, just beating around the bush.
We just
look at the
stay in
two
the
of them.
tavern.
I look at the two of them and go, well, what do you want to do?
They
Well,
shrug.
Waiting
Yeah.
Another hour has passed. It's now 5 p.m.
Okay.
We are
I
not
say,
able to.
you know how I feel about humans.
Hmm.
We go back to the inn.
Yes.
I look at my priest/guard. Are we spending the night here?
You may sleep in this inn. We have been instructed to keep Don's Crescendo in the city.
You successfully can stop. If you keep people in a city, you should show a bit of hospitality in giving us comfortable rooms.
Your rooms are available in the inn.
Alright,
And
that
the poor
short
is-
clip.
I assume that keeping people hostage in the poor district of the city That's
You are not a hostage of your god. You are a guest, a welcomed invitee into his home,
Yes, so
into his
welcome
realm,
into
into his kingdom.
that
You will
cannot
do as your god says.
move, cannot act, cannot sleep, cannot eat, cannot breathe. Oh, how wonderful this religion is, truly.
You will do well to watch your tone, young man.
Hmm? Oh, I'm just talking to myself, don't mind me. He mixes something.
His Lord Razumir, his all.
I turn to my priest/guard. What is your name?
You may call me priest.
Do you not have a name?
When we become priests of Razumir, we disavow all ties to this world.
So you're not allowed to have a relationship with a female?
That's an odd question to
Young
ask.
woman, your tempts and taunts shall do nothing.
What do you mean? I'm just trying to be nice.
And you see
Trying
his
to
eyes
figure out
visibly
your face.
roll under the mask.
And out of character, I'm not flirting with him. I'm just trying to figure out what he's all about.
If you wish to know about the faith, you should take the trials, young lady.
And what happens if you fail? Do I end up like the people outside?
You cannot fail the trials. If you have faith, you will be successful.
So you say a tiny child would be able to pass the test if he's faithful enough? A small child would not even be able to cross a river without starting to drown.
All who are faithful in the Lord Razumir can pass the trials.
Have those people outside, and I point like to the bartender or a patron, I say, did they take the test?
I am not aware of every citizen in this city who has passed or not passed the trials.
So to live in this city, I don't have to take the test?
Lord Razumir opens up his walls to all who would aid the city. Those who are faithful shall be held at greater esteem.
So technically, I don't have to follow your God, to live in the city, as long as I help the city.
What games are you playing, young lady?
I'm just trying to figure this out. There's no game.
Be silent and wait for your god.
Sense motive. How's he feeling right now?
How is he feeling?
How is he feeling?
I don't understand the question.
You've been bugging him for like the past hour. How is he feeling?
Oh, in that sense, definitely annoyed. You see
I am doing what I
annoyance.
wanted.
You seem a bit upset.
Alright, how long has it been?
It's 5 p.m. right now. I think. You don't mind me taking medication, do you?
bluff.
I'm not bluffing, I'm asking a question.
What medication? Are you talking about your potions?
Sure, let's go with that. I'm just
What-
asking out of curiosity.
And he asked what medication.
Well, do you want the laundry list of everything that's wrong with me, or will you answer my question? 'Cause
What
either way, it's
medication?
fine.
Are you gonna do something? Or are you just asking a question and ignoring his?
Let's answer this question with another question.
And he'll give you a stoic look and ignore you while keeping a watchful eye on you.
How many priests are in this tavern?
You can see 3 people wearing masks in the tavern.
And those are the 3 that are with us.
They're not directly with you at any given point.
Well, what I'm saying is those are the 3 that followed us out and then followed us back
Yeah.
in. Okay.
Can I go to my room now?
Sure. He'd follow you.
Into the room?
He'd follow you upstairs and stand outside in the hallway and watch you go into the room.
Can I close the door behind me?
Yes.
What does the room look like?
It's a pretty small room, single bed, chest of drawers. There's a window there. Window is closed, and it looks like there's actually bars on the outside of it.
Is there anything breakable in this room?
Define breakable.
If I push it over, is it going to make a loud crashing sound?
There's probably a vase, sure.
Hmm.
Should have a lantern in there.
What is Half Moon and Cathal doing?
Just puts it around and just take drinks. And she is unsure what she should do. She can only wait. She's going to handle them. Because she's really bad at everything else, but he's just not the job. So yeah.
I look at my priest and I say, "What did you do wrong?"
He looks back at you. Annoyance clear as day in his eyes through the mask.
Well, if you're
He
gonna
says
follow
nothing.
me, you have to at least talk to me. Come on. You did something wrong to get this detail. What did you do?
You guys see another priest come into the inn. Cathal and Half Moon Cat do. And he walks up to you, to Cathal.
Careful just looks up and says, "What can I do for you?" While taking a drink.
If you look, you'll notice specifically that this priest seems to have a robe that's more ornately woven with higher end trim. Seems like a higher end priest. It would, or something like along those lines. And he sees you, and he sees Half Moon Cat, and he says, "Dawn's crescendo."
Part of it, yes. What do you want?
Part of it. Where's the rest of your party?
Resting at your rooms as we were told not to leave. Maybe we need to take a rest.
And the paladin. Where's the paladin?
He stayed. He didn't went into the city. He refused and went. Well, stayed out.
And with that, he will walk out the door without another word. And get the guard room, sneak out, of course, distract the other guards. And do what, Alkender? Was there more to that, or... Ares, you see this guy coming out the gate and approaching you.
Very well then.
Do you acknowledge him at all?
Sure. I have no reason not to.
Says Ares of Borderlocks.
Yes, you address him.
Ares of Dawn's Crescendo.
I am of the same.
You are ordered to enter the gates. You must leave behind any holy symbols.
I will refuse such an order.
My lord Razmir has stated it, and it shall be so. Do you wish to come willingly?
I will not enter your city without my holy arms. You may go.
He just walks away. And you start seeing fuck tons of priests walking out of the gates. They just keep coming. You do anything?
Sure, I'll do the one thing that makes sense. I'll use my speed to my advantage and ditch.
You're running away?
Clearly, I'm not going into the city by force and I don't want to kill them. So yes, I'm going to go away.
Alright then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll 10 will saves.
Damn it, it's supposed to be 8 will saves. I said I was grabbing 8 masks.
It's gonna take forever.
Or you can just roll 9 more d20s. Alright. You're unable to move.
That's cool.
Now
Delva
Protoss.
keeps running.
Now Krotos.
No, I'm pretty sure we're far enough away.
No, this is all happening at the same time.
Pretty sure.
Technically, it is just you having right now 9 wizards next to you. You know that you're not able to escape. You're normally paladin, and not. I don't think anything can escape actually.
Alright.
Sure we can.
And then you both get knocked off your mounts by force.
By force.
Yeah,
Alright,
invisible
GM hand
force.
wave. Okay.
You cannot do anything. They can just hold person you till the end of the world.
No, they can't.
They're not. There are around 10 people with full monster, I think, at their level.
It's GM
I mean-
Hamley.
Oh, you're mad at that? Well, why do you try to...
It's just they want to be able to succeed.
Why would they not be able to succeed?
Because before they would get a chance
They had
to
surrounded you before you
No.
even said you were going to start running.
No, I wouldn't have let them have surrounded me. And the second
You
part
watched
is,
them start surrounding. I told you. They're coming out, they're
I don't
surrounding you, and then you're like, okay, I'm
not
going to run
let
away.
myself be
It's too late.
surrounded. In any event, we would get outside of their range before they could cast again.
Then there's the dimension door and again old monster.
And then they would also get out of range again, and again, and again, and again. I can run faster than they can dimension door.
I don't think so. Also, great to teleport. Teleport is also the easiest spell to use here.
Oh, sure. Let me just go against 10 level 10 wizards.
We have
Actually, level
teleport.
15, whatever.
Teleport, not greater teleport.
Sure, let them teleport anywhere up to 3 miles away. Like I
You're
said,
going to
it's
keep
GM
fighting
Hamlet.
it?
No, it's GM Hamlet. It's fine.
Clearly it's not. Because you seem to be having a
No.
major problem with this.
It's you wanted me in the city. That's what you wanted. They wouldn't have succeeded if you didn't want that to happen.
I don't see how they could have failed.
Because it's a very short range spell, as in medium, when you can run more than medium length away.
It doesn't matter. They could hold your mounts, they can hold you, they can do anything
hold
they
my
want.
mount?
There's enough wizards here.
Hold my mount? Good luck. You're not fucking druids, man.
What is it? Hold monster? Pretty sure that's a spell.
Yeah, that's a spell.
So do you have to roll them 20 saves for both Dova and Keita, or are we just gonna get past this?
I don't think they would ever have succeeded in getting anywhere near close enough range. Like I said, we're inside the city because you wanted it.
Nope, just you. Your shield drops off your back as you're taken into the city. And you're brought into the inn, and you see Half Moon Cat and Cathal there. And then there's the higher level one, the higher ranking one. And he says, I apologize for the unpleasantness, but what Lord Grasmere wishes, it is my duty to fulfill. And after the gate closes and everything, Dova and Keita and Krotos are no longer held.
You do really okay.
Hey, you
Alright.
finally came in the city.
Um. mm,
This does not end well. This does not end well for me.
Hey, the priest that I've been talking to, is there any way that I can determine that he's different than everybody else?
I don't know. What do you...
They're all in robes and they're all in the mask. If they were all together, could I figure out that it's him? Is he wearing something different? Is there something wrong with his robe? Anything different?
I mean, you could
with his
probably
robe?
get their different voices, but that's about it.
Can we order food? I'm getting hungry.
Be careful, suicide
One of the
brigade.
dudes goes up to the bar, speaks to him, and comes back. And a few moments later, you get a plate of food.
What's on it?
Food. I don't know. Whatever they're serving this evening.
Potatoes and sauerkraut.
Chuckle and... no, just pig chuckle. And fried onions.
I start eating.
The priest says, "We would appreciate you waiting here until morning." And he leaves.
Thank you. And I
Thank
look
you
at
for
my
giving-
priest and I go, maybe I should get him to watch me. At least he gives us some information. And I take my hand and I pat my guard on the back. But I still like you. Now he's got some greasy fingerprints on his robe, on the back of his robe.
So you'll go out, Ares, and start talking to people around the town, and you'll notice that after about 10 minutes, you'll definitely notice that there's a lot of priests eyeing you.
I'm a man of a different faith. It's to be expected.
So do you continue?
Of course I do.
All right, then after another 15 minutes, a priest will approach you and say, "Please return to your inn."
No.
Are we seriously going to have to go through this again? No, he's saying that to you.
I will not be pushed around like some peasant.
As you say that, you see priests just start pouring out of buildings all around you. And this guy says again, "Please return to your inn."
Fear nothing. You force me here, I will not be pushed around.
Okay. You can roll more will saves?
Sure, but I also cut a bitch too.
They're not close enough to you to cut. Well, one's close enough to you to speak.
I'm gonna cut a bitch. I'm gonna incite a freaking revolt.
I really hope that I didn't guess right off the book. But I think I'm wrong. So yeah.
I mean,
you're essentially, there's no amount of will saves you can roll that you won't fail one of them. Here. So you're held again.
It took them a couple of tries, but they may have successfully held me. But I will not be forced to do their bidding willingly.
Well then, I'll take you not back to the inn, but to another dark place where a guy will sit there and they'll hold out shifts, keeping you held and tied up, and they take away your sword.
Jesus.
I'm gonna break out the ropes.
How many times can they cast this thing?
There's just a lot of different priests.
You're
There's
doing your
like
job.
100
You're making
priests.
voice spell slots.
Took me 3 attempts. I broke the ropes.
No, you didn't,
Yes, I
because
did.
you're also held person.
He can attempt a will save every round, technically, to break out of that. Although it is a forever.
Or just take change my chain iron
So,
chains and
you're
then
gonna have
I
to
used
first
3
start
rolls.
rolling. All right, if you break out of the ropes, sure, they'll put you in chains. Then you can try and break out of the chains. You can keep fucking fighting me. I think we're gonna be done for the night. So we'll come back again next week when maybe Ares is a little bit less.
I would continue attempting.
till he's put unconscious. But yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you're gonna make me railroad you so hard sometimes, but you know, if you're gonna make them kill you, then fine. I'll just kill Ares and we'll be done with it. And I don't know. It sounds like what you want because you're fucking pushing me, but that's done. That's it for the night. Good
It
night.
just